Hello YouTube, Film Buff 06 here. This is going to be the first of many monthly videos where I'm going to show you the new titles that I have added to my DVD collection throughout the month. For this which I'm going to be calling a DVD collection update, I'm going to show you guys which DVDs that I have collected throughout the month of September 2013. And without any further ado, let's start. Now this bunch of DVDs. Now, not all the DVDs I've got here are all collected. Some of them I've just inherited from my grandpa Tom, who is unfortunately ill at the moment. But these are some of the DVDs he used to watch from, I think, when he was about my age or older. So the first of which is this collection of DVDs called World War II in colour. Now I'm not just a big fan of movies and Doctor Who. I'm also a big history fan. I haven't watched this collection of DVDs yet, but I will but I am planning to do so in at a later time. So there you go. You've just learned a new side from me. For most of you Doris Day fans out there, I've got a box set of some of her films. Here it is, and the films I've got here in this collection are Young at Heart, Lover Come Back, Pillow Talk, The Thrill of It All, Send Me No Flowers, and It Happened to Jane. And I think I'll watch these at a later time as well. So next is a special Hollywood Screen Sirens box set here. And this box set has got of course 3 great films. And this one in particular has Roman Holiday, which starred Gregory Peck and Audrey Hepburn, for which Hepburn herself won the Best Actress Oscar. Then we have A Place in the Sun with Montgomery Clift and Elizabeth Taylor, and we've got the Hitchcock classic with Grace Kelly and Cary Grant, To Catch a Thief. So and out of the 3, I do remember watching only To Catch a Thief, and I remember actually quite liking it. It's not one of Hitchcock's best films, but it is one of his very, very good ones. So I'll give these 3 films a rewatch at some point, just to do a review of each of them at a later time. Pop these down here. Next we've got the BBC drama Lark Rise to Candleford here. That I will watch at a later time. I'm not going to go into to any more detail on this video. Gonna save that for a future review. Next is the film that won Forest Whitaker the Best Actor Oscar for his powerful performance as Idi Amin, the Last King of Scotland, which also stars James McAvoy. Haven't quite watched it, but when I get round to reviewing this film, it will be the first time that I've watched it, and yeah. Sorry, bear with me. Sorry about that. Next is the film that won Dame Helen Mirren herself the Best Actress Oscar in the same year, 2006, as Queen Elizabeth II. Yes, her Royal Majesty herself. Again, haven't watched this film except for the only time that I've heard about it is just Helen Mirren winning the Oscar. So I think it would be great to see what she did in this, what she did portraying Her Royal Majesty. So yeah, the Queen. God save her. Next is two John Wayne films, actually. John Wayne I wasn't a fan of at first, but I've watched I've watched some of his films on TV, and he has started to grow on me ever since. And I've got only 2 of his films. Those I will show together. Donovan's Reef and The Quiet Man. Both of which I will review at a later time. Now to the real DVDs that I actually collected. To start off, I think Mr. TARDIS 11 himself, I think, will be giggling like a schoolgirl at the moment when I announced that the first DVD I collected is of course not one of the best superhero movies, but it is one of the most entertaining superhero movies of 2010, and that's Kick-Ass. Now, before I watched this film, I went into this with low expectations, because I thought this was just gonna be crap and stuff like that. But ever since the first time I watched it, I'm actually quite surprised by how entertaining this film was. Plus Chloe Moretz as Hit Girl. She is awesome. She's just a badass. Who knew that? And who knew that so much swearing could come out of an 8 or 10-year-old little girl's mouth? That's all I have to say about this film. So that's all I have to say on Kick-Ass at the moment. First is Wes Craven's first Scream movie. Now I don't have a lot to say about this film, but that doesn't mean I hate it. I mean, I'm not saying I hate it, but I'm gonna save what I thought about this film in a review. Next is Ron Howard directing Frank Langella as President Nixon, and Martin Sheen as the late David Frost in 2008's Frost Nixon. Now I actually collected this. Now I think the week that the late David Frost died, it sort of turned out to be the right time to collect this DVD, just to pay tribute to what a great legend to British TV he was. I have watched bits of it. I have yet to see the film all the way through. But I would guarantee this is a great film. Next, remember when I said in previous videos that I needed to collect 6 more James Bond films? Well, surprise, surprise, I've got the first 2. I've got the only 2 Bond movies that Timothy Dalton has done, and here they are side by side: The Living Daylights and License to Kill. That means 4 more Bond movies to collect before I even think about reviewing the whole franchise, and that especially includes Skyfall, Matthew from Who Addicts Reviews, Promises, and lastly, now this is a movie that I kind of had a quiet obsession with collecting this month, and I will give you a little music cue before I unveil the DVD that I'm about to show you. It's if you haven't guessed already, yes, it's the Disney animated classic from 1989, The Little Mermaid, in its new Diamond edition. And look at this And look at this fantastic cover art. And look at this fantastic cover art. Like, you've got Ariel, you've got Ariel on the rock, Sebastian next to her, you've got Ursula and her eels, and her two eels, Flotsam and Jetsam, like waiting in the shadows. On the other side there's Ariel's father, King Triton, and just down here is one of my favourites, my personal favourites, Flounder. And who would believe that it's almost 25 years since this film came out? Whenever I see this film over time, it's like it hasn't aged a day. And this film for Disney was a great comeback. Was a great way to kick off the Disney Renaissance. Just a great throwback to what Disney does really, really well, which is great animation, classic characters, marvelous songs, a fantastic heroine this time round, an awesome villain, just everything. And I consider it a privilege to now own this movie. And that's it for my DVD collection. I hope you liked those new additions, just wait until next month, really. Feel free to comment below and let me know of what you think about these new additions to my collection. Plus, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And until my next video, whatever it might be, take care everyone, and goodbye.